Hi guys, it's Jay, Ginger Ninja, part of the Gym Division faction, and I'm just going to share some of my Ultra League battles with you today, guys, from Season 11. First bash at it, and of course I'm using Crawdons, because the plan is I'm going to use Crawdons in every game that I can, and get all the way to Legend using it, so far so good. Great League was fun. But yeah, now I've managed to build my rank 1 for Ultra League, and I've given it a whirl today. So here's like most of the battles from the first day. I went 19-6 overall. Game is still a bit scuffed. There's still, the odd issues, lots of lags and what have you. But sort of used to it now, I guess. But yeah, so I lost a few because of that, but it is what it is. I won some because of it as well, and I won some because of some interesting choices from the opponent. So let's get into it now. So obviously Crawdon hits like an absolute truck, but it's also pretty frail. I've paired it with my rank 1 best buddy Talonflame and my rank 1 non-shadow Nidoqueen, mainly just because charm and fighting it just does not want to see. So I just thought they'll help. And obviously there's the fire and electric as well, grass and electric, but you don't tend to see much electric, especially in the open Ultra League. So yeah, let's get into it anyway. So Crawdon versus Walrein is just one of them where most of the time I try not to shield. I think this was game 1. Yeah, there's an interesting choice by the opponent there. They've got a bloody Obstagoon, haven't they? And I don't even know what they've done, but yeah, we've all made mistakes, right? But yeah, I tend not to shield against the Walrein. Every now and again, I do, and when I do, it's always a nice gust, but yeah. And then when I'm not shielding, it's occasionally an earthquake, but it is what it is. You sort of get a feel for it sometimes, I guess. But yeah, Talonflames are cleaning up, but nah, Crawdon's just so much fun. It's so spammy, it hits like a truck. And I had quite a few bad leads straight into Talonflame here, and they bring it Walrein. That's fine. It's not too bad of a matchup for me. So there's always the consideration for throwing a Brave Bird there, but I think again I need to think about my strats exactly when I'm going to implement that, because sometimes it's like, well, I need to try and win switch really, because I can't have the Talonflame, the Crawdon aligned with the Togekiss. So gonna double up on the shields and see what they do. Make them make the decision really. So they let it go. So that's great for me. I get to a flame charge as well, which is massive. Gonna draw the shield, it just does. That means I've got Nidoqueen lined up against Togekiss, and then they've got a Regice, which is an interesting pick. I can't say much when I'm running a Crawdon, but get to the Crabham, which does a massive chunk. Obviously the Thunder will return the favour, but because it's non-stab, it doesn't KO when I get to another. So this second Crabhammer should KO. And then I've got the Nidoqueen to mop up. And then my secret weapon, which is a good idea every time, 50% of the time, or whatever the saying is. Yeah, Stone Edge. But yeah, there's a couple of times when I'm like, God damn, I wish I had the F power or the Earthquake. So this is another fantastic lead. Swap out. It's actually a Powder Snow A9, so it's not as bad for Crawdons, but it's still not the matchup you want to be in. They swap in the Greedent. So I throw an extra incinerate there just because I don't want to give them a full free bullet seed. So I've only given them like one turn of free energy kind of thing, with it being a 3-turn move. Just going to ramp up and match their shields as well, so should be okay. They then swap out to try and catch the flame charge, which is really difficult to do with a 3-turn move against a 5-turn move. So because I still had a bit of reaction time. So now that I've taken the shield, they've got a Giratina with ancient power, which definitely surprised me. So I'm just sort of hoping, don't boost. But obviously they went for the boost and then they decided against it again. Crawdon's going to take that out. In comes the Ninetales. They do throw before I get to a Crab Hammer, which is relatively sensible, I guess. Obviously the Power of the Snow is somewhat problematic for Nidoqueen. I do have the Stone Edge, so I'm not too worried. I am kind of expecting them to swap once I shield, so that's why I haven't thrown. I didn't know if they were going to try and catch or if they were going to switch. So as soon as I realised I'm not going to swap, when I use my shield I insta swap because I realised that they're going to bring in the Greedent. Just throw the Poison Fang just so I can get rid of it, and then Stone Edge to take care of the Nidoqueen. So it's not too bad. Yeah, I think my first 10 I was 9-1, so it was a pretty good little start off to Ultra League. I think this might have been one of my losses, or the loss in the first 10 anyway. So they know that they just out spam me, which doesn't happen very often. But yeah, and they're throwing, so I can't even like CMP, like we aren't even CMP tie-in, so they're doing well with the throwing. But I just can't shield anything here. Sneak a Mudshot through. So I think that they're going to get to Mudshot me down before I get there, which is annoying. But now I know I can get some farm and Nidoqueen at least. I'll have to shield one, yeah. But farm it all the way down. And then just hope that the energy can come in handy for whatever they've got in the back. It is a Scrafty, so that isn't terrible. Building up quite a bit as well. Get to the far play. I'm not going to shield because it doesn't KO. I'll switch out and then hope that again the energy that I've got on Talonflame can sort of carry me. So farm right up. Safely shield this, and then I should get to the Brave Bird. Maybe I didn't lose this one. Lose the next one. Or maybe I did. Oh yeah, I did. Yeah, the Brave Bird didn't KO. I think literally then what happened during the game is I was like, oh, I've lost this. Oh no, I can win this. And then, oh no. No, I can't. Another fantastic lead, catching all the leads. But you know, the good thing about it is, I'm swapping Talonflame and I'm like a whole move ahead of them. Like I've got an Incinerate advantage by the time that they switch in, so that helps. So I commit a shield there because they committed one straight away, and because I had enough energy and I could get to another. The issue now being that they can farm me down, but their shield's down. So I'm quite confident that once the Swampet's out the way, Nidoqueen can have a good bit of play. Shield up the Earthquake there, which was pretty nice, to be honest. But they have a Giratina in the back, which is a little bit annoying for me because obviously resist the poison. But now that I've landed a Fang, the stone edges are going to start chunking. And then after I land this, I sort of realise I've got to get out of there when I can. Save a bit of energy if I can as well. Because I need the Nidoqueen for the Togekiss. I managed to luckily catch the Dragon Claw. I landed the Crab Hammer as well, which is clutch. I got a Snarl through as I caught the Dragon Claw, which is nice. This is just an Ancient Power, and I got a Poison Jab through, so I think I'm fine. And then I've got a Stone Edge. So that was pretty close, that one. But you know, a win is a win is a win. Calculated. So yeah, 4-1 first set. Pretty happy with that. On the my overall record isn't anything amazing, but it's decent enough, you know. Fantastic lead again. They swap in the Warranes and so yeah, because they, again, when I'm throwing, I tend to like a lot of the time try to reduce how many free turns they get. So like obviously there's not much I could do. I need to try and deny, let it go, which was nice. But previously it's like I did an extra Incinerate because like they could just get a free Powder Snow if I tried to throw. So and I wouldn't have got to the second Flame Charge. Drapion is a tricky customer in Ultra League. It's just so spammy and so bulky. And then they realise here that they messed up. Yeah, they needed to save the Machamp for my Crawdont, and they forgot. So thanks, trainer. Another fantastically, that's a beautiful Pokemon though, isn't it? Look at that golden duck. So fetched, dropping the Night Slash and then dipping. In comes an Air Slash Mandy. Gonna Flame Charge and Brave Bird. Maybe arguments is I could have just gone a straight Brave Bird there. But yeah, I'll get a shield here either way. And I suppose like I've got damage off and a shield, where I wouldn't have got the shield if I didn't go for the Brave Bird instantly. Crawdont can soak up a lot of this energy because it's just going to be spamming Aerial Aces. Try and CMP them. But I didn't, and they swapped out. So that's good for me. Shield here because I'm completely lost track of their energy and I didn't know what the moves were. Other than Night Slash, I was like, I think even that a Brave Bird. Turns out they were nowhere near a Brave Bird. So I just added like 4 counters to their energy there for no reason. But this looks good now. And then they bring this out, which is a bit problematic because I don't have Earth Power. And then they don't shield because for whatever reason they just think, oh yeah, he's going to Poison Fang Bait. Well, I have to Poison Fang Bait, my friend. Because I don't have Earth Power, so I'm pretending I've got the Earth Power again. Get the shield. So now I'm just like, well, overkill. I'll throw another one. I'm sort of waiting for them to throw a move at me, to be honest. Because I need to get to a crab hammer. So that's what we do. Reach the crab hammer before they can double up. And then that's a GG. So GG. What you got for me, lad? Cresselia lead. Not terrible. Also not great. I do like to catch. So I throw my 4 snarls, then I get out of there. Doesn't always work, to be honest, sometimes. Yeah, sometimes they get the refund, sometimes they're just clever enough to realise I could potentially try and catch. So, but yeah, when they stayed in, I realised they were going to have future sight, hence why I shielded. Because like me, I run future sight in Ultra League normally, so, and mainly for the Talonflames as well, because most of the time they don't shield. So maybe they got a little bit unlucky because I was sort of expecting the future sight. So this is nice. I've got a loaded Crawdon to throw on alignment, so good catch by them. Poor timing by me with throwing the move. But yeah, this is game. I've now got my Nidoqueen against the Obstagoon, so this is just a 1, 2, 3, 4 Poison Fang. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Poison Fang, whichever. However you like to say it. And then we got the lovely Stone Edge, which is just going to do a fat chunk on that Warrior. And of course they don't shield it. They start shielding Night Lashes. I'm going to shield this just because sometimes I'm at a risk. I like to take risks, sometimes I don't. But here I just thought it's not worth it. And then the opponent decides to close the wrap because they got destroyed by a Lobster. Because Crawdon's OP, people, I'm telling you. This is a good lead, finally, another good lead. I do like to try and land the Crab Hammer, sort of guarantees the win, especially when you boost. I will invest shields, obviously I've boosted, it's just how I roll. They do bait though with the Hydro Cannon, but now there's shield and Night Slash is back. It's probably just another Hydro Cannon, it is, but I'm still fine with that. I'm just, I know that after that I could snarl them down, which is what I do. In comes a Cresselia to a boosted Crawdon with a lot of energy. So as quickly as you could say Cresselia, it's gonna go. I just had way too much energy for it. I had the boost, it didn't matter about the shield. Like, look at all that. Just, they've got a slither of HP left. In comes a Regirock though, and this is very, very awkward. Assuming it's Stone Edge Earthquake, so yeah, this is going to be close, but it's 5.5 seconds to the Stone Edge. And I get to my Brave Bird in 5 because I'd already had an Incinerate worth of energy from the Cresselia. And that's a good game. Or from when I brought it in, so. I got lucky there. Tapu Fini. Hello, the assumed rule of Ultra League. God, didn't I like these leads in Great League when I was leading my Crawdont into the Zoom rolls? Although, that chunks so much. And again, it's probably a safe. It is a safe, that's fine. I don't care. Like, I'm just gonna shield. This is probably my best matchup for it. I get the boost. This person's gonna start shielding Night Slashes now. And as far as I'm concerned, Crawdont's job is done. I've taken a shield and I've got it low enough for Nidoqueen to farm down. So no shield. They throw a surf, which is funny. Which means they have to then expend the rest of their energy. So Nidoqueen can safely farm down, come out with some energy. In comes a Trev. So for the Poison Fang, this is just a Seed Bomb, so no point in shielding. I think I get out, yeah, into Talonflame. I'm going to shield because I believe they're at enough for the Shadow Ball, but they bait for no reason really, because they're not going to get to a move. And yeah, this is pretty much a good game. And Queen will just clean up that Trevenant. So what about there? So yeah, there's me 5-0. So it was 4-1, then 5-0. And then I think after that it was like, I don't even know, 3-2, 3-3, 4-1. But I've got the majority of the battles here. A couple of the scuffed ones are sort of left out, or I only put a bit of them in. But yeah. The amount of warring though. I do forget after last season where it was just a season of fun. Like I practically did the whole season auto wrecked. When and to be fair, I did a lot more battles than I thought I was gonna do. There was days where I didn't do any battles, like quite a lot. But then there was the odd day where I just smashed out all 5 sets. But yeah, so many Walrein, so many Cresselia. Interesting to bring a Blaziken to open Ultra. Shield the Stone Edge, which is annoying. Probably should have just thrown a Poison Line anyway. But I'm gonna get to another one. So they're like 2 away from a Blaze Kick. Well, by the time my Crawdon comes in, they overtap because, or they just go, oh no, I can't throw a Blaze Kick. But by letting my Crawdon take out their Blaziken, they've just given up the game really. I just double up and take out this Cresselia. So yeah, I mean I love Blaziken. Blaziken's a boss little pick. Don't know if it's right for Open Ultra though. But yeah, a lot of the time people just don't know what the counts are for Crawdont as well. That's the other thing. It's like, yeah, you can tell when people know. And you can tell instances like that where they don't know. They haven't got a clue about Crawdont. So therefore you deserve to lose. They throw a Blast Burn, so this person knows, like, they're just like, I don't care if it's resisted. I'm throwing it at you because it's going to hurt you because you're Crawdont. But then they bring in a Swampert. They tank a Crown Hammer. I get the boost, and now they're having to shield Night Slashes for these. So do we get a second shield? Nope. So what are they going to do? Bring in Charizard back, and gonna get the Night Slash off, which gets a shield. Again, Crawdon with a boost. Just take shields, man. Doesn't matter what league it's in. Maybe not Masters, but you know. Oh, the fun and games I'm gonna have when I'm trying to take Crawdon into Master League. I don't even know if that's if any of that will be YouTube worthy. Maybe for a laugh. But yeah, I can see I'm either gonna tank significantly during Master League, or I'm just not gonna play it, because not until I've hit Legend, because like, yeah, the point is I'm trying to get there solely using teams that involve Crawdon, so it'd be amazing if I did it anyway. So like we said, we like this lead. Sometimes I shield, sometimes I don't. Majority of the time I don't. And the majority of the time they bait. So, happy days. They're timing the moves well. And then they throw the Earthquake, so that's fine. But, gonna get some energy off on Talonflame, couple of Incinerate ahead. Don't need to shield the Icicle Spear. In comes Giratina, so this does become somewhat problematic. Then we both insta swap. So then it's just a case of, well, I'm going to go for it. If they shield, I lose. If they don't, they win. So yeah. So now it's just straight Poison Fang. Nidoqueen doing what Nidoqueen does. Resisted or not, mate. Still just gonna tap away at you. Just starts chunking. Death by 1,000 poison jabs. Swap out for good measure, just to sort of catch a move, I guess. And trying to guarantee that I can poison jab down. And yeah. Rocky next. Well, here's the fighter. Swap into Nidoqueen. Obviously the first DD I've come across, and I didn't really know what to do in terms of like the best practice of what switch to stay in. I don't know, maybe in future stay in, try and take shields, because obviously Ultra League is bulkier than in like Great League, so I actually think Ultra League might be the best league for it after today, after using it properly today. So on the Stone Edge, which is nice. Swap out, which is somewhat questionable. But yeah, I've taken the shield back, so that's one good thing. They've got Rock Slide, which is not good. I throw the Night Slash there when I really should have gone for the Crab Hammer, because they've got there. They're doing super fast counters here. They did 5 counters before I even got my 2 Incinerates. And then I try and catch, and they again do 5 counters before my 2 Incinerates go through. So I don't think it would have made much of a difference. But sometimes you just think, what the hell's going on? Can the game work properly, please? Like, if I caught that Rock Slide, like I'm pretty sure I should be able to, because they're throwing on alignment. Then I come out with all this energy and a very healthy Talonflame. So Yeah, was not very happy after that one, but it is what it is. It happens, doesn't it? So, another good lead. Something that, it's like I just change the way I play every time, don't I? Going for the flame charge, they don't shield, which is just devastating. So then I just decided, well, I'm going to go straight for flame charge, lad. You have to shield something, so they do shield that one. I know I can tank a Hydro Cannon, and I can get to another move. So yeah, so I'm fine with that. Cordon can come in, soak up whatever they're going to throw at me, which is a Hydro Cannon, so that's pretty nice. And again, in comes the Surf Edge to try and snipe, but that is not happening today, my friend, not today. They are running Leaf Blade Night Slash, so it's going to add up. I'm going to have to shield one. And annoyingly they would get to another, so I throw off the 4 just before they get to the move. In comes Giratina, but snake form. So throw Poison Fang, swap out, throw a Night Slash which properly chunks. In comes a Swampert which has more energy than I realised. Bit devastating. I'm able to farm down though, but they've got too much energy on the Giratina for me to be able to commit to the Stone Edge, so yeah, it was close. Good lead. So standard, straight Night Slash, get the boost. Okay, thank you. Got the boost, so I fanny out and shield. But now they're just going straight Icicle Spear, because why not? Get a shield back, so I'll throw back to back, see what they want to do. That's fine. I can let this go and farm down, come up with some energy for the next thing. They swap out into Venusaur, so I'm going to drop a Night Slash and then dip into Talonflame. They are going to get a Sludge Bomb off, but we'll let it go. And don't think I can farm down before they get to the next one, so throw the Flame Charge, which they let go. Talonflame against Talonflame. Gonna shield, and annoyingly to Flame Charge. They also sneak, which is, oh no, I think I actually let them throw deliberately so that I could throw the Incinerate, so throw the move during their Incinerate, so they weren't going to catch. And then I get really lucky there because I was stupid. I tried to catch the move, which they didn't fall for, so yeah. I tried to lose that one. So interesting switch after I win the lead. Obviously I've got zero reason to swap out, so that's fine. So throw off the 3 Snarls, so then there's no sneak in, which means now I've got back to back, I'm able to throw them, even if they sneak, it doesn't matter. I get both the shields. comes Nidoqueen. I don't think I farm down. I think I have to throw a Poison Fang eventually because the Dragon Claws are just too spammy. So I think after this I'll be able to then just continue farming it down. I'll invest a shield. I'm sort of banking on them bringing in the Charizard, which they do. But they haven't got any shields left, so sorry. Goodbye. Yeah, Stone Edge is so much fun. Metal, which again is a little bit problematic for the Nidoqueen when I don't have Earth Power, but it's fine. I know I can get to the move with Talonflame, and I don't have to shield, it's all good. And Nidoqueen just finishes off. To be fair, with their Dragon Breath on the Charizard, they'd have been better just staying in against the Crawdon. So this is still a positive lead, but obviously the Shadow Hydro Cannons really do hurt. And also, I feel like I should adjust my play against the Shadow and just go for the Night Slashes. Build up to the Crab Hammers, but I think Night Slash is just more than enough because of the Shadow. They're gonna shield. So, and then I get the boost. So, obviously, bit overkill here, I think. Definitely could have gone Night Slash, or could have got an extra Snarl in before I threw. But then they bring in a Cresselia. I've got a boost, and they've got no shields. Got a slight energy advantage. Yeah, this isn't going to end well for the Cresselia. And then a Giratina, triple weak to Crawdon, which is just, yeah. You love to see it. You do love to see it. I mean, I love to see it. But yeah, here's just a Poison Fang or two. I could probably Stone Edge if I wanted, but it's more Poison Fang or two, let them empty their energy. Then in comes the Talonflame. And I'm going to chuck a Brave Bird in the face, which they definitely will not appreciate. Not much does. That's a GG. What we got for me now? Cresselia lead, okay. Again, I'll try and catch. Get that stutter lag. They definitely get a refund there, I don't care. You could see the stutter. They definitely got the refund. So that's a bit annoying. So yeah, this one's got a lot of energy. But so is my Crawdon. So I decided to let Talonflame go and sort of think like Crawdon's got to put in some work. Like Cresselia obviously has got quite a bit of energy as well. I've got a shield really, and I do. They've got Moonblast, which is interesting. So they've got Moonblast and Future Sight, I believe, so it's non-legacy. And then catch on the Nidoqueen, because Crawdon's really my... I feel like it's my key to victory. Oh, excuse me, got a frog on my throat. But again, I have no AF power. So this Registeel matchup is not comfortable. In comes the Crest. gonna drop Poison Fang or two, and then Crawdon's gonna come in and get rid of it. Possibly could have done another Snarl, but I think they were like maybe one away from the move, so would have been a bit risky. And now it's a race. I decide I bottle out of the Stone Edge and just go straight Poison Fang again, hoping that the Poison Jab damage will suffice. I sneak as they throw, and I think that may have won it for me, because if I didn't get that sneak, they've got a 1-turn lock-on damage move, and I think that would have, yeah. This game really annoyed me. I get a bit of stutter lag, and I just get yeah, outpaced, and then they sneak, and it's just like, come on game, like, yeah, I'm supposed to pretty comfortably, yeah, and then I don't even know, did I overtap there? I don't even know what happened there. This was just a bad game, so then I think I quit in the end. I think I catch this and then I quit, but yeah, it was like, I don't know, the stutter at the beginning just proper threw me off. Crawdon should beat Excadrill. But yeah, maybe it was just me, maybe I was just shit. Another Walrein, who would have thought it? So I get weak connection, so they're on 6 Powder Snows when they should only be on 5. So you had 12 turns to my 9, which you love to see it, but yeah. So yeah. Niantic doing things, but then after their, I think if I remember correctly, they end up just like lagging out or something, or I can't remember. Yeah, so it was like, I feel like this was like a we're sorry from Niantic after the previous game where I got a bit done and a bit tilted. Yeah, I got some free moves and a bit of lag on their end, so. But you'd rather just win, you know, properly, like this. Crawdon into Walrein, they swap in Toxicroak, I swap in Talonflame. It's all hunky-dory. I'm not gonna shield. I am gonna shield. Good shield. Sludge Bomb. I deny. Or it was a CMP, so I think it was a denial. I no shield. And that's another Sludge Bomb, so I thought they were another 1 or 2 away to, and I thought maybe 1 away, and then I thought it was a safe no shield, but it was fine. Then they overtap, or they just didn't get there. I wasn't paying attention. But I just remember thinking, oh, okay, good game. And then they let the Stone Edge go, so there's not really much they can do. Obviously, letting this go. Crawdon will just snarl down, but they just do the work for me and they top left. So this might be the last game. Terrible lead for me, and they swap out. So yeah, you take it. You take it. Nidoqueen is still a little bit problematic for me. Because it's non-shadow, it's not terrible if I can get some shield down. So that's sort of what I'm hoping for. I can't shield anything off the Scrafty. I know this is going to be a foul play, but it's not enough to KO at all, so... and they don't get to another move. They bring in Mandibuzz, so for after 4... throwing the Stone Edge, because they're not going to expect it. So... and I'll get a Poison Jab off for good measure as well. Maybe I should have gone the other way around. But no biggie. So they realise that two shield and their queen is probably the way. Gonna let the first Poison Fan go. And then hope that Crawdon can take the last shield, and then I might be able to pull it off. But I think because it's the normal rather than shadow, it's not too bad. And yeah, I'm gonna make it to another Crab Hammer here. So they tried to catch, but they went early. So I'm just gonna double up on Crab Hammers, and yeah, that's gonna be another GG, and that's it really. So yeah, I went 19 and 6 for the day. Shoulda, woulda, coulda been better, but I'll take it. You know, I should get my ELO tomorrow, and then yeah, we'll see how many battles it takes me to get there. But yeah, hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. I am on Twitter, as is if you're into factions.